All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Dangers in My Heart, Season 1, Episode 5. The bathroom wasn't down there, was it? No.
No.
Yeah, she didn't have her wallet either. Yeah, what could she have possibly been there for?
Yeah, maybe it's just, she's a little ditzy, a little airheaded like that.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Clearly.
Whoops.
Oops,
Yeah.
I guess, But I'm really excited to see like the ways in which the other characters are acknowledging what's happening here.
Right.
And beginning to see it. The adults are starting to even notice. Not
Indeed.
necessarily the romance or the will they won't they
maybe
kind
not
of thing.
Putting the two and two together, but they're seeing the effects of it.
They're seeing the effects of it.
Yeah.
Ichikawa, you are lighting up. There's color coming around your general
world. Yeah. Yep.
And that's really fun because we looked at his situation through his perspective, like all the way up till now, and there's been a lot of like, oh, you're not seeing things as they are. You're really like putting your own spin and color on a lot of this here.
He's a bit stuck in his own head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's pulling you out of it. And
Yep.
also feeling very safe just to be herself around you. Now,
Right.
she's kind of herself no matter where she is.
Yes.
But she seems to like being herself around you.
Right. You're more accepting of her when she is herself as she is around everybody. Because not everybody is as accepting as you
Yeah, there's different levels.
Right.
Yeah, we have, Chihiro being obviously the
of course.
the steady boyfriend in that regard.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
職業見学
Oh.
グループごとに企業へ訪問レポートをまとめるクソだるイベント
Ouch.
僕が見学したいのは捜査一課とか
Of course.
麻薬カルテルとか
Drug cartels, wait.
それ以前の問題
How do you even get in a group? Oh, hey, I see 4 people over there.
私長崎ハットがいいな
Is that like not Pizza Hut, but Japanese Pizza
I
Hut?
feel like it might be. Yeah.
石川
Oh!
入れてやるよそれはどうも見ろよ山田のグループも4人だから
Oh, so we should draw lots to see which of us,
Yeah.
グループも4人だから
which group are we going
So
into?
just split your own group and be like,
おい俺と太田も入れてくんね
that's not how you present it.
Oh! Yes!
Good instincts.
なわけねえじゃんだって神崎がよ原さんのグループにバッ
Let's draft. The girls will choose, yes.
はあなんでおめえらに選択権があるんだよ
It's our group, though. Huh? I think also this blonde guy is, Adachi is Bakugo. I think it's Bakugo's voice actor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No one.
0!
はい一人目決まりました選択希望選手神崎くん4人中3人が選びました
Nice.
待ってちょっと待って何あんの嫌なの嫌じゃないよでも
Right.
Yeah. You might want to be in a different group.
Uh-huh.
今日で原さんのグループ
Right. No, but Yamada's doing a really good job.
Right.
You need to back her up.
真面目で成績もいいだろもうだけどそれなら
And then
このグループの方が合う
Nice.
遊びじゃなく
he also talked him up.
Yep.
それなら知的レベルの合うグループに
Oops.
じゃあ俺アホだからここに入るしかねえか
Wow.
Oh no.
科学40点なんだが
何の仮眠っ
And that, yeah.
ていうか萌えはバカじゃないし学年
Oh shit. They're like, really? You don't seem like it.
なんだかいろいろなものを
Yep. You got lumped in with Adachi.
嘘でしょ
Nice. She whispered in your ear.
Wait.
もしかして山田は僕が同じグループ
No, she had no idea. She just wanted you to
I
be
don't
in the
know.
group.
There's just no way to know. Right.
原さんは
露骨に餌で釣るな。
トリプルポテトだ。
Triple potato.
それは山田さんとお話ししたかったから。神崎君はぽっちゃりした子が好きって言ってなかった？騙されちゃダメ。結局ただし顔の可愛い。
You're super pretty. What are you talking about? No.
Girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell her.
そんなこと。
Yes, you are.
神崎君、
Okay, yeah.
Give us the
Change
scoop.
tactics.
二人で遊びに行った。
Oh!
声大きいよ。ごめん、ちょっと買い物しただけ。
Hey, that's a start.
どこまで行ったの？どこ？渋谷？
Oh, oh,
高山。
oh. Okay.
Nice.
The save, amazing.
これは僕は聞かない方がいい。
Right, right, right.
彼氏？いないよ。
These sounds.
ごめん、そうなんだ。山田さんのことだからてっきり素敵な彼氏がいるかと思ってた。でもいなくても彼氏ができたらやってみたいこととかってある？いや、やってみたいこと。原さん、イヤホン片方ずつ聞くやつ。
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking like, dude.
ごめん、顔の大きさ合わせようと。
Oh no, stop. No, you're
Girl,
okay.
you're okay.
その中で手をつなぐやつ。わあ、いいね。
Yeah.
だねえな。
Oh.
これは山田。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
時間よ。止まってくれ。
何？
Oh my god.
いや、多分。
Fantastic. Caught.
二人はいつも図書室にいるの？仕事がないときは大体。そうなの？
Oh.
いや、俺はずっと前から通ってたんだけど。
We sort of don't hang out together.
進展があったら教えてね。お互いに。
彼氏はいない。
Same to you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
やっぱり僕は心の病なのか。
Got some error data.
Classic. Yeah, can't really share that, can you?
ちょっと大きい。あ、そうだ。これ貸してよ。
Huh?
私がこれ着て近くのコンビニに行って傘買ってくるから。
That's really sweet.
ぴったし。
山田が僕の。
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
大丈夫。ちゃんと戻って。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna just run off.
上がって
And...
ないけど。
今の死亡フラグみたいだね。
早く行け。
Yeah, just go.
山田のカバン？まさか中に財布が？いや、仮にだとしても電子マネーとか持って。
Oh my god.
いや、まだ。カバン、財布。
おお。
これは濡れてしまうからで。
市川も濡れちゃう。
That kind of already happened, but okay.
上の方に入ってるから。それ壊れてるんだよ。
Oh. Oh.
カーディガンのポケットに。
You're just taking off the button. You're just undoing the buttons for the raincoat. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not broken, dude. It works just fine.
自分のミスを認めた。
No. No, dude.
ただいま。
いや、お菓子を買いに行きたかっただけかも。
Okay.
That's the way he excuses it, right? Right.
チョコミント好き？
I want to share some with you.
チョコミントって大抵大好きか大嫌いのどっちかじゃない？
That's
fair.
actually a
Yeah.
pretty fair point,
Yeah.
actually. It's a pretty polarizing flavor thing.
じゃあ私はどっちでしょう？
いや、答えはすでに解決された。
はい、時間切れ。
早いな。
はい、残念賞。
ホイス。
別のがいい？
僕は本当に心の病なんだ。
Oh.
山田が。
Yeah. And she likes you too. What? What? Wait. just got the umbrella.
なかった。大好き。チョコミントだな。
生涯一大きい
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh.
Hey, publishing company. Very cool.
What if they chose this for him?
唯一の短所
Because he, you know, he wants to write.
Oh, yeah.
もえ、こう見えても結構漫画詳しいからね。ワンピとかハンタとか。
Nice. Just removing the last word.
Yep.
あ、可愛い。もう一個知ってる？知らん。これをさあ。
詳しくね
荒木ゆりちゃん。同じ事務所なんだよ。
マジユーリああ好きっていうかおっぱいだよなG カップのおっぱいが本体
Difference in face.
クローズって秋田書店なの
足立知ってるのかよ
男の教科書だろ
萌えだって知ってるし、イケメンがいっぱい出てくる。
Wait, is it a BL?
I don't know.
And he's like, this is like a how-to.
バキの生原稿やで
Baki Originals.
Oh!
He's like, oh, that sounds so cool. Let's go.
みんな、市川が見れないでしょ。はいはい、どいてどいて。
Everybody move!
Yeah, yeah.
木の生原稿
Oh!
細かく描かれていたのか
すごいな。
First time they've seen him smile.
And also that much passion that he's, like,
Yeah.
you know, releasing with his words and everything and stuff.
スケベ的な漫画で女体が出てる場面とかやっぱり実物見ながらスケッチとかが基本な
しません。
本当に黙
Surprised that he got that far. Capedon.
いかんどこ見ても視界にな
Oh,
るを封じるとが敏感になる
I can hear her breathing.
Yep,
I can
yep.
smell her.
Uh-huh.
息をする音
Yeah.
この辺
Yeah, there's no good option.
But then when you open, she's looking straight at you. Yep. They are stuck.
Arms straight at her sides.
気ぃつけろ
Ouch.
Yeah, that really does hurt. I've had that happen before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
秋田書店ならさっき見たバキとかビースターズとかちょっと
Hey!
思いなんてのもあったなくっそめっちゃ早くなってしまうこいつ人の顔を
No, she's interested in what you're interested in.
君色オクターブしか読まないな。
ああ映画化やアニメ化もした少女漫画
市川は読んだことある？
ない
じゃあ貸してあげようか。
え
市川くんが胸キュン爽やか少女漫画読むわけ。
Maybe?
Bro, if a girl offered
yeah.
to share
Uh-huh. Yeah.
her manga with me,
Especially a romance one.
uh-huh,
おい、20分初のに乗るよ。
she gonna wait for him?
こんなクソ陰キャがキラキラ少女漫画読むわけないじゃん。
Oh,
It's all in your head, Mr. Tweety. Say it.
みんなに言ってなかったのか
What? Oh, no.
oh, they missed the train.
Well,
Well, I guess we'll have
you'll
to
have
figure
to
this whole thing out. Yeah,
wait for the next one.
it's fine. The trains come every like 6 minutes.
Now it's just the
Cool.
two of you.
Cool.
All right.
Oh my god, the progression of this
Sweet.
episode.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
I love that we got a guy getting cabedon.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That was really sweet.
So school trip.
Yep.
We go to go visit a manga publishing company.
Yep.
Very fun, just in a meta way, given that we're in an anime right now. But
Oh, yeah.
also fun as far as the shared interest side of things.
Right.
Because that kind of pokes at some potential things that could be set up for later on to get revealed, or
Sure.
or just things to just be little breadcrumbs or what
yeah,
have you.
the maybe you're not as weird as you think you are, right? And
Yeah.
you've wrapped your identity up so much in the idea that you are weird and twisted and don't fit in and all that stuff.
Right.
Maybe you're missing the opportunities that you could fit in. And even if it's not necessarily a bunch of shared interests with Yamada,
Right.
it could be with other people.
Yep.
And also, I love the detail that the response of, oh, he wouldn't like that, like girly manga and all that stuff. And maybe, they're right. But it could also totally be the thing of him being like, wait, you're assuming that I'm not cultured enough to enjoy a good romance?
I mean, they're 13, so
he probably wouldn't.
Well, they're not even also like thinking that deep about it.
Sure.
It's pretty just reflexive talk about like gender roles and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But then, of course, he attributes all this stuff to it, and he's like, clearly they're making fun of me and, looking down on me. That's what this is.
But we saw in this episode very clear continuations of what happened in the previous episode with Yamada trying to set up very direct time to spend like one-on-one with Ichikawa.
Yep.
Now, while we don't want to go too deep into this, she also did do the "it's love" thing and like kind of set it back at him, and he did the like the prequel meme of like it's about the mint chocolate, right?
Yeah,
the mint chocolate, and just,
Yep.
I think that might have been Yamada trying to do the subtle, hey, I like you.
Yeah.
Like, and to her, what I think was really cool about this is that I don't think there's any part of her that felt rejection or any kind of, oh, I'm going to slow up my approach in any way.
If he doesn't pick up on my hint,
pick up on my cue,
taking it as he picked up on it and he rejected it rather than just he didn't pick up on it.
Because this is the other thing. When you're totally crushing on someone like this, for both of them, there's going to be that very clear thing where you can easily misinterpret something in a negative way.
Oh, yeah.
But that level of misinterpretation and warping of reality around your very eyes can also happen in the positive way.
Yes.
So there's a very real chance, it's not high, but it's a very real chance that she is thinking that all of his things are evidence that he likes her.
Sure.
And he just can't say it.
Yeah.
So she could be thinking she's in a Kaguya situation and is just trying to make him confess.
Trying to help him along.
Trying to help him along because he's awkward and stuff.
And it could also be a thing where she isn't aware of her own feelings.
Right.
And is she's basically so in tune with herself that she isn't consciously in tune with herself, if that makes sense. Where like she just says what she feels and what she thinks, and as a result of that, she's not actually like there isn't introspection.
Right. There's not a lot of looking closely and analyzing things.
Right.
So
it's just, I like being around this person, so I go and talk to them.
Right.
Not, what does it mean that I like being around this person and want to go talk to them?
Yeah, like I'm going to have him open my backpack that has the umbrella in it that totally works just fine, and I have to think on my feet and just go, that one's broken. So she's quick, she's snappy with it. But as far as like logical thinking, like strategies and stuff like that, no, she's not concocting some big brain thing to try and get him to like her.
Right.
She's just grooving right now.
There's even the possibility that she didn't even that she didn't have some plan with like the going to get the umbrella, or if she did, that she forgot it while she was, going and getting the stuff and everything, right? And it's just, there was that whole thing with the wallet, and then, sure, I get the umbrella that I didn't need. You don't end up using it, so it's not even a shared umbrella situation, and then...
Right.
All right.
What I'm saying is not that she doesn't plan anything at all.
Okay.
I'm saying that she doesn't plan like 2 or 3 moves ahead. She plans 1 move ahead, and it's if I do this, I can spend more time with him.
Right.
It's not okay, now I need to hide my umbrella so that in my locker, so to pick it up another day so that he doesn't see it in my backpack.
Right.
It's I'm not planning for contingencies. I have one plan.
Exactly.
And it's just go forward and try to, maybe just
something, right?
Something,
generally wanted more proximity,
yes.
Right? And so whether that's I'll use his raincoat to go get something for him, or I think I need something and so I go to go get it. But then once he realizes, once he finds my actual umbrella, then I'm like, well, already in the middle of it. I don't want him to think that I'm an airhead or whatever.
Right.
And so I'll just be like, oh no, that one's broken. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just keep the show going. You know.
But she is not dumb. And I want to bring this
Right.
up because there's a couple things that happened this episode that were really fun in terms of Ichikawa didn't pick up on them.
Right.
Like, didn't pick up on them. And there's the obvious thing of she likes him and he's not picking up on that, but I'm talking about things that were explicitly stated to him that she wanted and she got this episode. Remember when she's talking to Hara in the library and she's like, I'd love to have my boyfriend put his hand in my pocket. And then she had him put the phone not into the pocket that just serves the exact same function
Right.
of that there, but
So it'll
no,
get wet in there,
into
yeah.
my shirt pocket,
Right.
so that she can have this is what it would feel like if he was my boyfriend putting his hand in my
I
pocket.
like it. Yeah.
It's the kind of things where she's not thinking necessarily, okay, because he was there and listening, he's going to hear all this stuff. Now, this could be her.
Right.
But the idea that these two things absolutely do correlate, and she did maybe think in the moment, wait, no, I can ask him to put it in here, and that would be like, like,
Yeah, or just she that's swirling around in her mind somewhere of like, yeah, boyfriend, hand in the pocket and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, and maybe she likes this guy even though she isn't consciously aware of it, or maybe she is. And then, oh, yeah, cool, ends up doing something that would then make him put his hand in her pocket. You know? Right? Like it's something where there's a good amount of stuff that's being kept from us, the audience, which then is
it's her perspective, basically.
Right, her perspective, which is another way to basically keep there to be, fun things that happen where we don't really know what's going to happen next, while we have a much better perspective than him, where he's being like, well, clearly that doesn't mean that she likes me, right?
Well, he's not even thinking about it in a negative from what she doesn't like him, because he's not questioning, like,
sure,
that. He's just like,
he's beneath her station.
they hate me. They think I'm a creep. They
Right,
think I'm
I
the worst, or
expect
what
them
have
to be
you.
terrible to me, yeah.
Right, and that's probably tied to his whole potential trauma or what have you.
Right.
But yeah, I loved how forward and direct and consistent she was this episode. And even though he's not getting the clues or what have you, the universe is helping them along quite a bit.
Right.
She accidentally kabedoned in the elevator.
Exactly.
She grabbed his hand and brought him
Right.
into the thing for the Baki panel that was like the exact kind of thing that would make his nerdy brain just go like, oh!
To the point where when the whole thing in the elevator happened, he starts to think, almost in like a fourth wall breaking thing of, am I just in like a pervy like anime scene basically? Like, is that what that was basically, and not the actually no, the fact
cliche is real,
right?
Like,
Yeah, exactly, right. Like the fact that moment happened in the way that it did, and that yes, I'm sure you felt very awkward and all that stuff,
just
but
as much as I did.
Right, but the fact that the responses were the way that they were, rather than how it would have been with literally anyone else, maybe that means something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the team up for the trip thing was also really cool. I loved the way in which he set up his friend to then go
to the other
able
group.
to be with the other group.
Yeah.
That was really sweet. And then I love the ways in which Yamada is not just like clever in this regard, but she's really quick to kind of pick up on, okay, I need to inject myself here into the situation, and maybe a bit, in a bludgeoning kind of way.
Sure.
Also bring Ichikawa into this.
Right.
So that he can back me up. Because I'm backing his clear thing up with, his buddy here.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing where, again, I'm like, okay, she's not dumb. And we've clearly made a point that she's not necessarily super aware of a lot of things.
Right.
But again, we're not showing her perspective. And clearly she's got her weird side too. But I'm wondering now at what point we're going to start connecting the dots of what's the hidden side of her that she's not showing that's able to be gleaned by these potential little hints.
Sure.
What is that thing? Because it might be that, what if she just actually really loves, shoujo manga, and she's actually super into like wanting to find like a romantic partner or something, and it's the like she
Yeah.
thinks about that constantly, or it's the, oh, I'm really like wanting friends but I'm actually like really lonely, or
I think that one's right on the money.
right, that one is the one that I feel
Because-
like that would be the most similar to his experience.
Right, because it's getting at the same thing from opposite like directions of the circle, right?
Sure.
She has a ton of friends, but no one that she's really close to.
Well,
right?
I mean, Chihiro's pretty close to
She has
her.
one person that she's really close to, but a whole lot of friends. But they, but she isn't necessarily close to most of them.
Oh, she
Whereas-
did mention in this episode that Chihiro doesn't want to talk boy stuff with her, though.
Oh,
So she had to talk about it with Hara.
oh, that's a good point. Right. So it's they're
Oh.
close, but it's still not a perfect overlap thing and all that stuff, right?
Or like they're really good acquaintances, but they're not actually good friends, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
they've got a strong bond, but it's
It's like a convenience friendship, you know?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot where they, where it goes beyond that, but
Yeah.
it's not going to cover everything. And so there's a need that's there that isn't being met. Right.
True.
And
true.
whereas with him, he has no friends. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, it'd be great to have a friend. And, yeah, she's becoming a pretty great friend. And, what do you know? A bit more than that. So
She's really wanting to make sure, too, that there's also like a good amount of give and take here. I love the, hey, I'm giving you a snack. Oh, I'm taking your coat, but I'm going to go buy the umbrella. Like,
right.
I'm not
I don't
going to
want to
make
put you out and make you buy it.
I don't
Yeah.
want to make you do that.
Which that does make me think that she genuinely forgot that she had the umbrella in there.
She could have, yeah, that's true.
But-
But the idea that then she comes back with the load of snacks,
And she actually offers to share.
which again, she's the big snacker, right?
Yep.
But I think also there's a limit to where this was a bag. We usually see her with a lot of snacks in like her pocket and like one bag of chips. But I think she even went all out because it's like, no, I want to give him something that he'll like.
Well,
So she comes with the like, hey, you probably like this,
Yeah.
right? I'm getting to know your interests and stuff like that.
right.
And also trying to do the same thing, funnily enough, that perv guy, Adachi, was trying to do with her of like, do you like the same things I like?
Yeah, it's the love language thing basically, right? Because and maybe the large amount of snacks is because we've never really seen her share snacks. Not really, like kind of, but it's always
She's
in these,
actually
like
pretty possessive about
she's pretty
snacks.
stingy with it. And when
Yeah.
she shares, it's like do you want the little bit that's left over from the cap? That kind of thing.
Right. It's
So-
like, is she aware of how like stingy she looks when she does this?
Right. And so my personal headcanon is that the reason that she got even more than usual is because she's like, well, if I'm going to be sharing some, like, I want to share with this guy.
True.
At the same time, I want my snacks, so I'm
Right.
getting extra. But then also, it's the whole thing of where when one person has something in large quantities,
Sure.
when they go to share, they double their already large quantity. And so then, us and like making food for other people, right?
Right.
We'll make like a massive amount of food because we'll eat a lot. And then the other people that don't eat the same amount that we do, they're just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah. Also, in the last episode, they had their whole thing of exchanging the little coffee drink things. With
Right.
then the exchanging the cap as like a thing there. So she might be trying to follow up also with the like, oh, we're in kind of that sharing snacks level of relationship
nice,
right now.
nice, yeah.
So she's like, I'm gonna just full on just give you snacks now. I'm not going to like do some kind of exchange thing here. I'm just gonna go buy a bunch and be like, if you don't like this, I've got other things too. I want to give you something.
They
here.
tell you the way that they want to be treated.
Yes.
The way to my heart is through my stomach. And
Yes.
so I will feed this boy, and in doing so, I will win his heart.
Right. And thus I will have another source of snacks and
Right.
get to take a bite out of that snack. you
But
know?
now they're actually just by themselves. Oh no, split off from the main group. She totally waited for you outside the bathroom, and whoops, forgot to tell anybody and all that stuff. So, yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Darn.
There is a lot of this that is like, okay, she could just be ditzy. She could
There is
just
a-
be like a little bit forgetful of
Yeah,
things.
there is a layer of it that is definitely that, but that doesn't mean that she's dumb, right? It's just that certain areas she's not gonna.
Right. But I wonder, because I'm trying to hold in tension the stuff that we've seen earlier in the show that indicated that she's got a lot going on in her head.
Okay.
But I want to know what it is, because it's not conducive entirely with the way in which she kind of spaces on things.
Okay.
So what I think it is that she's either got constant stuff going on in her head that distracts her. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think that she's completely empty-headed and just is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or she's a lot like Ichikawa, in that it's not that it's a distraction, but it's actually like oppressive. Like it's actually something that's something that she's fighting against.
So I think there's definitely a part where there's definitely a part of her that uses the fact that she has the reputation for being an airhead. She used that in the Whack-Donalds or whatever, right? To be like, oh, whoops, I totally didn't realize that there wasn't a bathroom down here.
But was that reflexive because she hadn't thought of it, beforehand?
And that's what I think it is. I think it's that she is still an airhead, right? But not to the degree that everyone necessarily thinks. Mm-hmm. And the things that she does in very much that sort of impulse kind of deal, right?
Sure.
She impulse eats snacks, right? Because and that also kind of just makes sense, right? If you're driven very much by impulse, then sweets that give you an immediate kind of rush, then you're going to be drawn to those things. If you like someone, you go talk to them. Mm-hmm. And you just do that, right? And you're not thinking about the fact that you like them. That's just how you operate.
Oh, she's impulsive to a T.
Right.
Like, absolutely.
And she very much gets rewarded by it because of the kind of like, the
society that she's in. She has pretty privilege, and she's surrounded by a bunch of people that would like to be associated with her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And so now she's started to use that as a way to help other people out, and specifically him, but also like with the whole thing of the person wants to be on the other team. Oh, she helps make that happen. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he wants to be able to see the manga page, and so she brings him over and is like, hey, you're blocking the view, and ends up getting him right there front and center for it. But
yeah, I'm super excited for the next episode.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all of this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.